friend of mine told me the other day that the only reason that I could start a coaching business was because I had a bit of a financial cushion. And she's right. But the implication that other people can't because they don't is less right than you think. Hi, I'm Mark, and welcome to things that I've learned from the science of decision making that are just broadly useful in everyday life. And hey, if you like this video, please like it, please share it, please follow and subscribe for more. Probably the most common thing that I hear from clients and potential clients is that they can't make major changes in their lives because the finances won't work out. And that is an incredibly valid worry. Financial security is one of the most important things that we have to navigate as we hit the middle of our lives, hit that inevitable stuckness, but also still have to navigate our kids' college fees and our mortgages. So often you hit that stuck period and it just feels like you're stuck in this forever because of financial obligations. Today I want to teach you a really quick way to understand whether that's just a feeling or whether that's rooted in reality. The fundamental question you got to answer to determine whether this is just a feeling or rooted in reality is, if I quit today and made zero income, how long could I last? The answer to that is actually pretty straightforward math. Let's take an example of a hypothetical client named Sam. Sam works in IT. They've kind of hit the middle of their lives where they've hit that inevitable midlife shift. They don't want to feel stuck anymore, but also they have financial obligations. They got 2 kids that they want to send to college. They're not in the 1%, but they've done decently enough for themselves. They have an emergency fund that they don't want to tap into. But they're also stuck and they want to consider making a change. The first thing Sam has to do is figure out their total financial cushion. Turns out that when the average American hits the middle of their lives, they have between $160,000 and $300,000 saved up for retirement, which to me, when I initially read that, felt a little bit high, but that's what the data shows. We'll put Sam at the low end of that. Let's say they have saved up $180,000. Step 2 is to figure out how much Sam spends on a monthly basis. The average family of 4 in the US spends $8,600 a month. If you divide $180,000 by $8,600, you get just under 21 months, which is mind-blowing. Think about that. Sam could quit their job today, not make a single cent, and at their current spend, without even tightening their belt and without dipping into their child's college fund, they could last for 21 months. What would you do if you had 2 years where you could do anything that you wanted? 2 years to just try something out. You may make more or less than Sam. You may spend more or less than Sam. But this simple division will tell you whether the feeling that you have that you are financially stuck is actually real and based on data, or it's just a feeling and a fear of financial insecurity. In this week's email and blog post, I developed this a little bit more in 2 ways. 1, what can you do to lengthen the runway? And 2, how do you know when to get off the runway? How do you calculate when to pull the ripcord, when to open the parachute before you run out of runway? If you want to read that post, send me a DM or make a comment below and I'll send you a link to how to calculate your actual runway. And remember to like, subscribe, follow, and share this video. This is my last video for 2025. I will see you in 2026.